You get a flat tire, you lose your job. What about a surprise medical bill? Life happens, and it happens fast. Without an emergency fund, it can knock your financial goals completely off track. You can fix this though with the bucket strategy. This strategy is one of the easiest ways to allocate your finances so issues like I mentioned don't derail you. Most people invest for growth, but very few invest for confidence. That's exactly what the bucket strategy does. The secret to having a lot of money isn't luck, it's buckets. First, I'm going to walk you through these steps. Now, create a reasonable budget to understand your monthly needs. Now, this is a very important first step. If you don't know what's coming in and going out, the bucket strategy won't work for you, so it's important to create that budget. Next, with this budget, break down wants versus needs. This is another important step, and make sure to be honest with yourself. Do you really need that $10 cup of coffee every morning? Or is it a want? This one was free in the office. It tastes almost as good. Breaking down monthly wants versus needs can make it easier to cut spending through the tough times. It also makes it easier for you to predict how long your safety net will last in a worst case scenario. Now that you have your budget, the bucket strategy is as easy as setting up 4 different accounts. Account or bucket number 1 is for short-term needs, not wants. This is typically a checking account that's easy to access for upcoming expenses. But here's a little twist. Bucket number 2. This is a high-yield savings account. Now, the high-yield savings account will be for your wants. Big difference, needs and wants. Any money in this account should be able to be easily transferred over to your checking account to pay for the wants when they come up, assuming you have the money. Now, the benefit here is you'll be earning a little bit of interest on this account, unlike most checking accounts. And this is where some discipline comes in. If you don't have enough money in this account to buy your want, you can't buy it. It's that simple, but you have to be disciplined. Let other people chase shiny objects and try to impress people that they don't even know, but not you. Now, here's a tip you want to remember. The key to wealth is getting your money working for you. It's called compounding interest. If you're the only one working in your household, there's a problem. There needs to be at least, at all times, 2 of you. You and your money. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Money works. It doesn't call in sick. It doesn't take PTO. It doesn't even need a mental clarity day. Money behaves better when it has a job, and it's your job to give it one. Bucket number 3. This is an after-tax investment. Now, this is not your 401k or an IRA. That's bucket number 4, which I'll get to in a second. This is an investment that you start with money that is left over from your need bucket and your want bucket. Now, it doesn't matter if it's 20 bucks. Get it started and get it invested. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Wealth is created by doing small amounts with discipline over time. So get that, small amounts, discipline over time. People don't get rich by waiting until they're rich. They get rich by doing small amounts with discipline over time. And regardless of how much money you make or don't make, you too can get rich if you have your priorities in line and you have self-discipline. Now, invest bucket number 3 in an S&P index fund and leave it alone. Don't get caught up with your uncle's advice or the get-rich-quick stock that seems so tempting. Remember, discipline. Bucket number 4 is your company 401k or an IRA. If your company doesn't have a 401k, talk to HR and ask them to get one. They're not that expensive, and it gives the company some tax benefits. And if they want to keep you long-term, they're going to need one anyhow. If you have a 401k, put in at least what they match. If they don't have a 401k or they don't match, open a Roth IRA. Remember, this is bucket number 4 still. Once again, invest this in an S&P index fund. Remember how rich people got rich? Small amounts with discipline over time. The benefit of the Roth is it's tax-free, and over time, earnings will significantly outweigh your principal. You'll thank me in your retirement when you can take all of this money tax-free. Now, put money in each bucket each month, all 4. Now, if you don't have enough for all 4, your wants versus your needs are probably out of whack. you need to whack some of those wants that you consider needs. Even though you need to put money in all 4, focus on bucket number 2 until you get about 3 to 6 months max worth of needs expenses. Now, after bucket 2 is full, simply put new money into bucket number 3. Becoming wealthy isn't a sprint. It's a series of what? Small steps, practiced with discipline over time. So remember, bucket 1 is your short-term bucket. This covers what you need now and is your comfort zone. Bucket number 2 bridges the gap between the shorter-term needs and wants, and this is the engine that keeps you going. Bucket 3, it bridges the gap between short-term needs and longer-term needs and wants, like a house or a car or a wedding or a wedding ring. And then bucket number 4 is the bucket that has its eye squarely on your retirement. I understand as well as anyone how uncertain life can feel. Expenses rise, markets change, and life just happens. The bucket strategy, if practiced correctly, will help simplify all of it. I promise you. You become what you think about most. Give this a try for a year. That's all I'm asking. And after you do, feel free to thank me in the comments below. Now, another thing, if you're already practicing the bucket method, let me know that in the comments below as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more financial and life advice just like this.